Greetings, greetings, beautiful friends. Thank you for tuning in to today's movement medicine Morsel, where we breathe and move and visualize in ways that help us feel better and face everything that life brings us with more resiliency and with more grace and ease. Today we're going to be playing with a beautiful Qigong movement called showering Qi, and we're going to try it in two different ways to see if you feel any difference with the two different approaches. And we're going to start with a little bit of settling and warming up. So let's begin seated and plant our feet. Feel our sit bones in the seat, and allow the spine to gently rise without any strain. An image I've been enjoying lately is imagining the roof of the mouth inside the skull, just lifting up evenly, not front, not back, but right up. And that creates a lovely elongation of my spine. I hope it does for you too. Soft smile, and just let whatever has been your day or evening or wherever you've been, let it just lightly fade away into the background and arrive where you are. And soft, gentle breathing. Inhaling, feeling your belly expand, and exhaling, feeling your belly relax. No strain, no muscular push or pull. In a way, we're getting out of the way so that our natural respiration can take place without any obstacles. No stress, no pressure, no tight muscular abdominal walls, nothing like that. Letting the belly expand and letting the belly settle. And finding a comfortable rhythm. We're coming home to ourselves. And let's relax our shoulders a little bit too. So we'll inhale as we raise the shoulders up and let them melt softly as we exhale. Maybe you even want to sigh when you do that. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Don't make them hurt, just a little bit. If it not a little bit of hurt, just leave the shoulders, bring them up just a little bit. And let them lower. So inhale, just shrugging them a comfortable amount, and exhale, letting them melt. And from here, move the head just a bit to check and see, does anything feel a bit softer? We created a bit of extra tension, and then we let it just fall out consciously. So I'd like to invite you to come and stand up. I'm going to move a little further back. You can, of course, continue seated, but sometimes it's nice to have a variety and have the whole body involved. So planting the feet once more, feel them, bend the knees a little bit, straighten the knees a little bit, but don't lock them. And start to imagine as well that here the roof of the mouth is rising up. Maybe you have a beautiful bungee cord, a direct channel connecting you to your own star or to the sun, the moon, the planets. And feel how your feet open up and give you roots into the ground. We're going to play a little bit with the strength, the feeling of the legs, because the legs are our connection to the earth, as our suspension is our connection to the sky. So we can rest the hands on the hips and bend the knees a little bit, keeping that suspension. And feel your feet pressing into and against the earth to rise. Feel that sinking, but don't drop, and feel the pressing. Now we're going to add a little bit to this. Shift your weight onto one leg and leave the other foot, the toes on the ground, heel up. And let's do the same thing. Without collapsing, just bend that knee a bit and press. You might end up feeling how much strength it requires for the one leg to do the work of two. So that's good. Really press down and feel that the pressing down lifts you up. Of course, we want to do that on the other side. So lift the other heel, stay suspended. You're going up as well as going down, and feel what the leg can offer you. We're sinking into the earth and then pressing away from the earth. Let's do that one more time with both legs and see what we've learned. Bending the knees, and now press the feet into the earth and against the earth to rise. Beautiful. Now let's focus a little bit more on the up. So let's take the hands above the head and interlace the fingers. Press the palms up. You're anchored to the earth, and now feel that lovely elongation. And elongate so much that you curve to one side. Not really a side bend, more of a lengthening. Inhale up and elongate. Press up a little bit and come back to center. Take a side bend just to feel the difference. Nothing wrong with a side bend. And in fact, many things right with the side bend. Let's do that to the other side. And now see if you can feel the difference in quality when we go up and that takes us over. It's more of a side opening. I'll call it that from now on. And of course, we need to do one more to the other side. And reach up, look up, burst the fingers, and exhale, paint a rainbow of showering chi or light all the way around you. Now we're going to move into the showering chi itself. I'll do a couple centered. You'll miss my hands, but then I'll move over so you can see the hands. Let's actually shake the hands a little bit and wake them up, because we want to feel like our fingers are able to feel the air. So you can play with your fingers a little bit if you'd like to, and imagine them stroking the air. What is it to stroke the air with your palms? And what is it to stroke the air with your fingertips? Just a little hint for playing. So we're in our vertical alignment, and we're cupping our hands as though we're holding a ball of light or energy, and our elbows are curved as well. Exhale, and we feel the earth. Inhale, and the chi expands the space between our hands until our legs straighten and we're at our full height. Exhale, the palms soften and turn upwards. Inhaling, we feel that strength coming from the earth, and we welcome and embrace the sun and the sky. And exhale, the combined energy of the earth and the sky we use to shower, bathe, heal, enliven, clear, and connect. So now I'm going to move over a little bit to the side so you'll see what happens with one arm. Both arms are doing the same. From the earth and the sky, we open up, take our full space. Exhale, we relax. Inhale, feel the strength of your legs pressing against the earth as you rise and welcome the sky. And exhale, let all those blessings combined pour through your energy field, through your body, enlivening, clearing, healing, and anything old easily falls out through the feet into the earth. Let's do this one again. Inhaling, everything opens up. Feel your full self. Exhale, everything softens, but nothing droops. Inhale, from the earth you rise and connect to the sky. And exhale, you can think of sunlight pouring through you, chi light, nectar, healing, whatever you like, all the way through, clearing you, clearing you, clearing you. And then come back to gently straighten knees. The next version of showering chi, it changes when we bend the knees and when we straighten them. It's the same movement, but whereas we straighten the knees on the first one, all you have to do is remember to bend the knees as you open the arms, and then everything will follow from there. And you can always copy me if that's helpful. So starting by standing in vertical alignment, maybe you already feel a little bit more enlivened, a little bit more awake, and a little bit more connected. And as we inhale, we sink towards the earth and we open up, feeling earth in our hands. We rise as the palms turn up. On the next inhalation, the legs sink, but we gather. It's almost like going into a little bit of a sanctuary. And as we exhale, the energy pours through us and we rise. We rise like a lotus. We rise like a phoenix and swish the energy at the end. On an inhalation, we feel our roots as we expand. On an exhalation, we rise gently as we relax. On an inhalation, we sink the lower body and we take refuge. And then we rise as we exhale. The torso rises as the hands pour the energy through. And if you want to take another breath or two, you can. We know we finish this on the exhalation. And then once again, we inhale the endless cycle of life reviving, flowing. We rise. Inhaling, we sink and we embrace the sky and the sky embraces us. And as we exhale, the blessings pour through us as we rise into our full height. Let's do that one once more. Inhaling, we feel the earth and we expand our wings. Exhaling, we relax as our legs straighten. Inhaling, we enter the refuge. And exhaling, we arise in our fullness, coming out of the earth like a spring plant. And let's finish by bringing the feet together and folding the hands over the belly. This works when you're seated as well. Feel the elongation of your spine. Feel the strength of your legs and feel their connection into the earth. Feel the soles of your feet, the crown of your head, and don't neglect what does it feel like, what's in between. Your whole physical body is the conduit in between the earth and the sky here. Feel your breath. And imagine yourself to be a stalk of bamboo, beautifully elongated, effortlessly vertical, but well-rooted, and allow the breeze, gentle air movements to flow through and around you. So you have a sense of being rooted and staying supple, knowing that you still have your foundation, your groundedness, your suspension, your breath. But whatever happens may move you around a little bit, but you can always come back to center. And it also reminds us to stay pliable rather than stiff, because if we're stiff and try to hold desperately onto center, we're bound to break or crack or really fall off kilter. But if we're supple and can be moved around a little bit without losing our essence, we're so much the better for that. Let this come to a natural finish and rest for another moment or two in your quiet, vertical alignment. Supple, suspended, grounded, expansive, and each breath is another cycle of life force energy. And remember that wherever you go, whatever you do after this little session, bring what you've learned with you. Don't leave it behind as you step forward or out or sit down or lie down, but bring this new refreshed inner state with you. And I'll bring it up to the camera as I bring this little episode to a close. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for your beautiful attention and your support. I might not be able to see you on the Facebook Live, but I can definitely feel you. And that's one of the blessings of learning more about the gifts of the internet during these COVID times. Many, many blessings, and see you next time.